What is up, wrestling fans? This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. Well, it is Sunday night. It is 8 p.m. Central Time, and it is time for our weekly live discussion. This week, we're going to talk about this past week's Monday Night Raw. Was it really as bad as everybody thought it was? Who the heck knows? And it all starts right now. Hello, 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 and welcome to the live stream. This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. If this is your first time here, please stick around for a little while. Partake in the chat room to the left-hand side of the screen. If you guys like what you see, make sure to crush like, hit subscribe, and click the bell notification for whenever we post videos or go live. We always go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights where we will always go on after the pay-per-view to discuss it. And if you guys haven't done so already, please check out our Facebook page and our Twitter account. Alright, well, before we get on to the main discussion about everything that's going on this week, we are going to bring up a really quick topic and a huge awesomeness in my opinion. Those of you guys who watch my videos know that I have kind of a running gag involving old school wrestler Jean-Pierre Lafitte, very prominent wrestler back when I was a child. Just for some weird reason, me and my buddy Roman thought it'd be really funny if we put, all the things in there in regards to, like just him being like a prominent, evil, still relevant superstar. And we didn't know that he actually still wrestled. It wasn't until a couple months later we discovered that he still wrestles as PCO. And, I was watching PCO. I knew who PCO was. I just never connected that this was Jean-Pierre Lafitte. Amazing. Look at him. The guy's 50 and he looks solid. But anyways, big fan of his work, as you can tell by the jokes that we have on the channel. But yeah, apparently he is signed with Ring of Honor. Good for him. A guy of his age, looking the way he does, still being able to do everything. So big shout out to PCO, who's actually going to be in Winnipeg in a couple days for an event. Hopefully I can get out to see it. Maybe record him promoting this channel because we are big fans of him. But yeah, he's going to be going to Ring of Honor, which is awesome. Super great news. 2 thumbs up. Congratulations, Pierre Carloulet. You are the man. We love you for everything that you do and for all the greatness that you bring to our running gag of how amazing you are, even though it's not a gag because you are amazing. All right, let us jump on to this week's entire thing, Monday Night Raw, and let's go into the chat room. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you as always. I can't blame Drake for the whole thing for the robe. You know what? That was actually one of the best parts of Raw, in my opinion. You know what? Everyone's all crapping on him. You're like, oh, you paid your parents, blah, blah, blah. You know what? He put eyes on the product. People are talking about it. And if that's what it gets to take for people to, watch the tag team division, I'm all for it. I love AOP. I love Drake Maverick. To be honest, I actually really dug the entire robe thing. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was just absolutely... I think it's amazing that it's going to be happening, the entire robe thing. If this puts a little bit eyes on the tag team division, I'm all for it. Right now, AOP doesn't really have any challengers, so you know what? Chad Gable, Bobby Roode, I'm all for them. I'm all for them. Checking out Doctor Who is great. I am so far behind on my Doctor Who, it is not even funny. I really need to get back into it. I know you keep telling me to do it. One day I will. But yeah, so Monday Night Raw, I think the big problem that a lot of people had with Monday Night Raw, first off, it wasn't the worst episode, all right? I sadly didn't watch it live, but my Twitter account was blowing up all night. Oh, this is horrible, this is garbage, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, well, I definitely got to check it out. So I watched it on Wednesday while I was on lunch and from work, and to be honest, I didn't see what the big problem was. Everyone was just crapping all over. The 2 takeaways that I got that I wasn't really a big fan of, I think the big issue for me, way too much authority promos with Baron Corbin. I understand that they're really trying to push him as the new authority figure. A lot of people don't take him seriously. Main reason because it's Stephanie's constantly one-upping him, talking down to him. his promo styles don't really match that of an authoritative figure. I would see him as like a hired goon or like a henchman or something like that, but I don't take him as like the boss, you know, like in charge. Seriously, like he just doesn't fit that role yet. And I think that was the big problem a lot of people had with Monday Night Raw, is that it was like every 2 seconds it was, you know, Baron Corbin. Oh look, here's Baron Corbin again. Oh look, Baron Corbin one more time. And a lot of people were just weren't digging it. And me, like, I was just like, you know, are we going to get any matches out of this, or are we just going to follow this one angle for the entire night? You know, it's just really, really weird. And I fully agree with you. I really fully agree with you. I just think he's better as a wrestler. I don't know why they pulled him from the wrestling concept. And if he ever does wrestle, drop this suit. Like, you can be an authoritative figure and not wrestle in a suit. Like, I'm sorry, he must stank really bad. Like I enjoyed the patchy pants. I thought they worked for him personally, but whatever. I like what they're trying to do with him, but they're not heading in the right direction with it. And I really hope that the whole thing, they just drop the angle already and he goes back to just wrestling, because I enjoy watching Baron Corbin. End of Days is a badass move. I think it's great. I think he has a crap ton of potential, and I just don't get it. Which brings me on to the next point. A lot of things that a lot of people didn't like was the entire Alexa Bliss storyline. Like, Alexa Bliss, as we all know, has been injured for a while. She is going through some concussion issues at the moment. So unfortunately, she can't wrestle just due to concussion protocol, which is the correct thing to do. If anyone ever gets a concussion, getting hit is like the last thing you want. I suffered concussions in my youth. They are nothing to joke around with. So she is going to be looking after the women's division on Raw for a little while, which I think is kind of cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this works, because we know that she likes to take sides. Like, you know, like obviously she's going to benefit her friends, like, you know, Nia Jax, if they're even friends anymore, is she's going to what do you say, you know, like Nia Jax is going to get a lot of favor. Mickey James is going to get a lot of favoritism. But, like, you know, Sasha Banks is going to get pushed to the back of the line. Bayley's going to get pushed to the back. Anyone who's ever wronged Alexa Bliss is going to get pushed to the back of the line. And I'm kind of for that. I really want to see how this plays out. A lot of people were crapping on this, saying that this was a stupid angle. I dig this, because you know what? It gives Alexa Bliss something to do. Alexa's already great on the microphone. She makes a really good heel manager, per se, so having her in kind of this authoritative role works. And you know what? And if it helps her recuperate and get back to the ring at a timely thing, it might work. But however, you know, she might have to play neutral and not play favoritism, which I think would be kind of cool, like, just to see how that would work out. But said a lot of people were pooping on this. But my biggest beef, though, I don't have a slide for it because I actually forgot to make it, was actually the fact all week they were promoting, the Open Challenge for the Intercontinental Championship, Open Challenge for the Intercontinental Championship, and all these people were responding on Twitter, like Mustafa Ali was, like, you know, throwing his name, Cedric Alexander, like all these NXT guys were like, oh, me. So you got like double locker rooms. You can pick from Monday Night Raw, you can pick from SmackDown, you can pick from NXT, like all these possible people that you can have to answer the challenge. And who did they get? Dolph frickin' Ziggler for the 10,000th time. Don't get me wrong. I love when Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins fight. Their chemistry is absolutely brilliant. They work so well with each other. It's just, we've seen this match over and over and over again. Don't promote an open challenge all week just to have the same person answer the challenge. Granted, it ended pretty cool. It was cool to see him beat somebody with the Falcon Arrow. That was neat. Didn't expect that. But I've seen it. Like, you know, like there's some wrestlers that I love watching wrestle over and over again. But everybody becomes sour and boring at some point. And unfortunately, Seth and Dolph, I've seen it about 10,000 times, and I'm just not digging it anymore. So that was my biggest turnoff from the week. Now, apparently Braun Strowman's going to be back next week after his shoulder surgery, which is... which I'm a little scared of, because I think they're pushing that too soon. I understand that they don't have a monster on the roster right now, but I'm really hoping that if they do call Braun Strowman back soon that he's ready to go. Like, I don't want to see him injure himself even further. Because, like I said, the dude just had surgery. Give him some time, people. I do agree they are going to be calling Aleister Black up, but I think it's going to happen after TakeOver Phoenix, which is right after the Royal Rumble. With everything that's going on in NXT in the next couple weeks, I wouldn't be surprised if he's called back. But hey, cool. Good for him. While we're on the topic of Aleister Black, apparently him and Zelina Vega got married over the weekend. I saw that on numerous sources, and I was like, I didn't even know they were together. I thought Zelina Vega was still with Austin Aries. That's how out of the loop I've been, apparently. But apparently, they've been dating a short while and they got married. So, if that's true, congrats to both of them. I think that's cool. Aleister Black's very big and she's very little, but they make a cute couple. I've seen the photos of them together. It looks cool, but yeah, did not know that they were together. That just, woo, right over my head. I've also been working like nonstop. I survived Black Friday. So that means Almas said, hey, cool. If I swung that way, Almas is very handsome. I will be right back moving to Florida. I love Florida. That's why I go every year. I just have so much fun. I always miss an NXT show. Like, whenever we're down there, there's never an NXT show because they've already done all their tapings, and it just bugs me because I want to see an NXT show so bad. I want to just hang out with Dakota Kai all day. See, okay, you go down for Almas, I go down for Dakota. Fair trade. Boom. Fist it. Boom. Okay. No state income tax. Really? I did not know that. Well, we have here in Manitoba, we have a 12% tax. So we got 7 for the government and 5 for the provincial, which is okay. I'm okay with that. Our taxes aren't as high as some other places. That's pretty cool. All right, what else are we going to talk about tonight? You already mentioned it, but yeah, who's excited for this? The entire universe. That's who excited. When they announced it was going to be Charlotte versus Becky Lynch at the beginning of SmackDown again at TLC, I was like, once again, we've seen it. Yes, they had one of the best matches of the year that will probably make it into my top 5. But I was like, I don't want to see it again. But then Paige was like, no, we're going to have a battle royal to determine who's going to be the next competitor. I was like, all right, this can hold some water. Girls come out. I didn't even think about Asuka, to be completely honest. But then, like, the match kept going on. And, like, Asuka was hanging in there. And, like, the final 2 was Sonya Deville and Asuka. Like I said, you have sold me on Sonya Elizabeth. Like I said, earlier in the year, I was like, I don't like her. She's just poopy. But she's improved so freaking much. And I'm glad that Sonya got that opportunity to really shine in that battle royal. Like, having her as the last person against Asuka was amazing. And she looked freaking good. She looked so damn good taking those shots and even delivering a couple good cracks to Asuka. There was a moment where I actually thought that Sonya was going to win it. Like, it was 50-50. And then, as we all saw, that Asuka won, so Asuka's going to be inserted in the match, which gets a lot of people are really kind of jumping. Oh, Asuka's only in it to get. Asuka's just in this match to take the pin. Asuka's just in this to take the pin. Possibly she's in it. Maybe Charlotte will pin Asuka to win. You know what? Maybe Asuka's going to win. Like, who knows? Did you guys ever think about that? Maybe they finally feel like, you know what? Let's finally do this. Let's finally give Asuka the belt after having her go undefeated for so long and then just getting crapped on for a good small period of time. Now to have her back in the title picture. This match is going to own the freaking night. There's going to be blood. There's going to be explosions. There's going to be the crowd is going to literally crap their pants. If they let these 3 women do what they can do, this could possibly be the match of the year. I'm not even saying just because I'm like huge fans of them. It's a TLC match. Which I just realized that it's a TLC match, so Asuka can't take the pin. Oh, man, this is going to be amazing! Oh! You just blew my... If it's a full-out ladder match, then yes, I am all for this. You have just made my night, Elizabeth. You have made my night. That's why I look forward to Sundays, because you set me straight. Oh, if it's a full ladder match... Oh my god, this is gonna be so cool. I want to see somebody hanging. I want to see Charlotte hanging from the ladder, and then freaking Asuka does that rear view butt thing from the top of a ladder. Yeah. And all the fans who don't, if there's anyone else in the chat room, this is what it's like, baby. This is what it is like. Oh yeah, it is TLC. Yeah, you know what? I really hope 100% it's a ladder match, because I heard it's just going to be a TLC match, which means that they can incorporate all the weapons. But one day we will get the Eclipse off the ladder. One day. They're slowly working towards it. They did the Eclipse off of Braun's shoulders, so we got that okay. But yeah, other than that, like I said, I didn't think Monday Night Raw was that bad. Everybody, I've seen way worse. You want to see like absolutely bottom of the barrel? Watch the Old Days skit. Watch the like This Is Your Life Bailey skit. Watch like the Miz interviewing the Ball family. Watch even this year, like the Sasha and Bailey in the group therapy session. Those are crappy Raws. This Raw itself, yes, there wasn't a lot match-wise. It was repetitive skits and all that, but it still wasn't the worst thing I've seen of the year. So, whatever. You know what? You can't make everybody happy. But yeah, I'm super excited for this match. I'm super 1995 Raw, apparently. Raw wasn't even that bad back in the day. I enjoyed it. I don't know what everyone's smoking. It's like my 5th cup of coffee tonight. I got this one on a Hawaiian cruise. And show this one off here. It's my little guy when he was born. This is my first... there we go. Happy first Father's Day. He looks nothing like this now. Babies are weird. They start off as like little boiled monkeys and then they become people. Okay, well, anyway, that is all for me tonight. Because as soon as I'm done this, I got to do a bunch of research. Maybe watch some Daredevil Season 3. And play some Diablo, World of Warcraft, and maybe some D&D. We'll see. Anyways, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to crush that like button, hit subscribe, and click the bell notification for whenever we go live. As always, we go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights, where you guessed it, we will always go on after the pay-per-view itself. Our next video coming up will, of course, be Wednesday, as always, for our weekly NXT review. It's a slow burn so far. I'm about halfway into Daredevil Season 3, and it's okay. It's okay. I was a little for the first little bit, but it's grown on me. It's like a fungus. It's getting there. But yes, like I said, we'll see you guys Wednesday for our weekly NXT review. Here's my little D&D halfling. Gotta give him a paint job. But yes, as always, though, if you guys also haven't, make sure to check out our Facebook page and our Twitter account. As usual, love you guys from the bottom of my heart. This is why I do it, for fans like you. This is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles as I stutter on my own closing. But yes, I will see you guys this Wednesday night after NXT as always. Take care, peace, have a great night, and I will see you guys next time.